Hello, scientists. Welcome to Digital Science Notebook, Part 2 and 3. I combined these into one because I have a lot of words for you to define this week. So let's look at our introduction. It says, in Part 2 of this week's Digital Science Notebook assignment, you will be defining vocabulary words related to weather and climate. Knowing the definition of these words will help you score a proficient on your weather and climate summative assessment. So you won't be turning these in, but you will need to know these terms because you're going to be assessed on them. So make sure I'd put them in a notebook and someplace you can go back and reference. So your learning target, I will know the meaning of 11 vocabulary words related to weather and climate. I know I've met this target when I have defined each word, used it in a sentence, and drew a picture that represents the term. So these are the words you're going to be defining. The first group says, look up the following words in the Discovery Education Glossary. So that's latitude, tropical, temperature, polar, and equator. You can find those in Discovery Education. And if you can't remember how to get to the glossary, you can watch the video I made on the opposite page, and it'll tell you how to access the glossary. And then there's another group of words I want you to look up, but you can't find them in Discovery Ed. You're going to have to click on this link right here that says the Science Dictionary. And if you click on it, it's going to bring you to a page that looks like this. So you can just type in a word that you're looking for right here in this search bar. Let me see if I can get the search bar down a little bit. So I think one of the words was North Pole. Okay. And then it's going to give you a list of resources where you can look up the North Pole. So feel free to choose from one of these and find a definition. Okay. So that's what you'll be doing for the North Pole, the South Pole, the Northern Hemisphere, the Southern Hemisphere, the Tropic of Cancer, and the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. So on flashcards or in a notebook, whatever best for you to go back and reference them, write down the definition of the word, include a use of the word in a sentence, and a drawing that represents the word. Okay, so do that for all 11 of those. I'm not going to have you share in Flipgrid because I'm going to have you use these words to make a model next week, and you're going to share that in Flipgrid. So for this week, just make the definitions. All right, and then go ahead and reflect on your learning target, and right, you can see it. Reflect on that learning target, and then you are finished with this assignment. You can submit it in Google Classroom. Let me know if you have any questions.